Hello everyone. So as mentioned in the last video, I'm going to discuss Renko charts in this video. A couple of techniques on Renko charts. When I think about Renko, see it is a very simple yet very powerful charting method. Actually, a lot of people think that it is more workable for breakouts uh, and support resistances or mean reversion techniques are not that useful, but that's not correct. It is a charting method and all types of techniques can be applied on this charting method as well. So I'm going to talk about support resistances in this video and more of chart analysis. So we talk about scanners and all those things in every video, but I also want to talk about subjective chart analysis which a lot of people prefer. So they analyze the charts and then mark the levels and plan the trades and all those things. So we are going to discuss few charts and no scanner, nothing, a very simple chart and price action analysis on Renko charts. And I'll talk about couple of tricks uh, which are very simple. And I'll talk about it from trading perspective. So we'll talk about derivative markets and futures. So for people who are active traders, these kind of techniques can be very useful. Though what we're going to discuss today is applicable on all Greek values, all instruments and time frames. The people who have read my book, Profitable Trading with Renko Charts, will be able to understand the concepts in a better way because I'm going to talk about a few patterns which I have explained in the book in detail. See, one thing that we need to understand when we analyze what is market doing, what the market trend is. So in current scenario, market is more of in a sideways range, a broad range in which Nifty is trading. The stock specific approach works, but when we analyze the stocks and we see multiple stocks which are trading at support or resistance and what is their status, then we perhaps get better idea about how strong or weak the support or resistance in Nifty is. I believe in that thing because when we look at a lot of charts, then we get actual idea about the market sentiment or what the market is doing. But based on the market trend, we have to give a weightage to support or resistance. You know, at times if markets are falling and the sentiments are not good, then it's not a good idea to give more weightage to support. So that we have to keep in mind while trading in real time, what we should look for. For example, if Nifty support is at support and we feel or there is an evidence that it is reversing, then in that case, we can trade support of stocks. Otherwise, we should wait for the confirmation. If we quickly look at Renko breadth, how many stocks in Nifty 50 are trading in bullish break of Renko? So almost about 34% stocks. So it is below 50. So breadth of Nifty is not that bullish on a daily time frame, but it is in a range. So from here, we might see some kind of pullbacks. So this chart tells us that overall market is in range. It is near support, but there is perhaps some room for downside that we should keep in mind. But if it takes supports around current levels, then we should look for stocks trading at support. If market breaks the support and there is a strong downtrend, then we have to be careful and give more weightage to stocks which are at resistances and which gives a bearish breakout. Now see this, I shared this chart on Twitter last week. This is a chart of UPL of 1% break size. Now just see what was the reading. See, these are the swing moves. See, Renko is a tool. They are swing charts basically. What we are trying to read is price pattern, right? Now here what happened was, this is a resistance and there was a breakout. But price quickly came down and it took support around this level, right? That was a bullish support, and this was a breakout, bearish breakout, but that did not sustain. So that was a weak breakout, And it is a bullish week breakout because bears could not sustain, and there was a reversal and price went above this level. This was a breakout again, and now price again went above previous level. So this is a significant breakout level. So this becomes your reference area. Unless now price comes below this remains bullish. And then if price goes above this, it is like another bullish swing breakout or a bullish one breakout, right? So as I said, if price remains above 610, it is bullish from here. And this extension of 704 was active, and this happened after it, right? So this was the reading. There were a couple of other things why I was looking at UPL. I'm going to discuss that as well. But the idea is how we can find these kind of picks regularly, or more often, and try to identify more affordable risk reward opportunities. Let me open one chart. Let's say Bajaj Auto. So this is daily 1% break value chart. You can simply press I or go to 1 minute from here. Okay. Now here the break size is 1%, and I am seeing this information right from December 2020. You can see the date here, right? So I am seeing it on 1 minute time frame, which is a lowest possible time interval. So I will not miss any important information in terms of ticks, price ticks. Okay. And I will be able to see it on 1% break size. So any important price movement of 1% or more will be recorded on this chart. It is not end of the day charting format, not hourly, nothing else. It is a lowest possible time interval. Correct? So that's a very important thing, I believe, from swing trading perspective, that we are seeing almost 4 or 5 month price information on one screen, and now I can quickly see what has happened, right? See, this was uptrend, then there was a correction, correct? Now here there was a breach of support, but this is bullish weak breakout, right? Price went below the previous support but could not sustain. So it is like bullish weak breakout, price immediately reversed, and there was a multi-week breakout here, correct? And then it went up. So now it is trading above this. So you get to know about what has happened. Currently what is happening is price is trading near multiple breaks. Now on this chart, I am plotting one simple tool, anchor line. So anchor line plots a horizontal support or resistance lines, and here I am saying breaks 5. That means whenever there is a price reaction of more than 5 breaks, there will be a horizontal line from top or bottom from that pattern. So this is the top, and from here price reversed more than 5 breaks. So this is a resistance line, and it will be extended towards right. So here the resistance line was broken, here support was broken, but price immediately reversed after it. Now 5 breaks means 5% in this chart, right? Because the brick size is 1%. So wherever you got a reaction of at least 5%, that level is important. Make sense? And this was an important support because there was more than 5 break bounce from that level. So this simple tool is very powerful because it tells us a level from which there was a strong price reaction, correct? It was at least a 5%. And because it is a 1% brick value, I plotted 5 brick anchor lines. If the brick size is lower, you can plot 5 brick or 10 brick as well. But understand the concept that will help you to analyze charts in a better way. So those levels you can quickly see on the chart while trading, right? So here you see that, okay, this level is important. There was a supply before this, and from this level, and now if you see the price movement here, the alternative breaks, if you see alternative breaks and a lot of breaks in one area, that means there is a kind of congestion, there is a kind of indecision in that area. right? I've explained all these things in the book. So that's the area here. So it is a kind of consolidation or resistance area. So now when you're planning a trade, you have important price areas on your chart. This area is very important. Price has reversed from here, right? So this is an important thing, and this area is kind of resistance or consolidation. Now if price goes above this, you have a trade opportunity. If price falls below this, there's an opportunity. Now in between, you have to wait and watch and see if there's another formation and there's any price pattern which will offer you a trade. Otherwise, simply ignore it, right? You can also quickly see extension. I would like to see that if there is any open extension which I can refer. There's nothing of that sort on the chart right now, so we'll simply ignore. See, this is a chart of PFC. It took support here. There were multiple breaks at the bottom. There was a resistance here, then a downtrend with series of two back, bearish one back, bearish two back, bearish two back, and then it took support here. If we look at the past levels, see there was important support here because of multiple breaks in that area, and now there is a multi-break breakout and a retest follow through, and then price stopped at a resistance area. So this anchor lines are important price information. This horizontal lines tells us about important support and resistances, which we are going to discuss in this video just from the analysis perspective. Now because we are looking at derivatives, we can quickly see price OI metrics. Here we can see open interest built up at least over last 5 sessions. We can see multiple sessions as well, but here we see open interest change, then total, I mean for how many bars there was a long built up or short build up, and long built up percentage over last 5 bars and short built up percentage. So I try to see these things when I'm analyzing derivatives. So we can quickly sort this and see change in open interest and the long built up percentage or short built up percentage to see the open interest built up over last multiple sessions. So I have noted some scripts from that table. So I'll discuss few charts, and the intention is to discuss the chart analysis and see how we can plan the trades looking at the price action on swing charts. So now let's discuss BPCL. Okay, now see this overall information. See, this is like inverted head and shoulder pattern, correct? This is like accumulation pattern and then breakout. Then there was a retest and price went up. So this is a zigzag like pattern. No, the zigzag is alternative breaks, right? You see this pattern here, and you see those W kind of patterns, and then a breakout, right? So this is important area, correct? You see a horizontal line where you see multiple bricks, that becomes an important area. So if price comes near that, that could be a interesting reference area. So here this is a resistance and this becomes a support. So now if price comes in this area where there is a multiple breaks and then there was a previous resistance which became support, that is known as principle of polarity, that can offer a good risk reward trade opportunity. So from this area, like from 420 to 440, that's a support area, and if there you see any bullish information, then that could be an affordable trade opportunity. And then you can perhaps reduce the break value and look for the trade opportunity. Next is Divi's. Divi's Labs is a outperformer of pharma overall. This is a very interesting pattern on the lower time frame. You have the zigzags at the top, then there is a bullish two back, the breakout, bullish one back, again zigzag, retesting previous high, then there is a multiple zigzag here, and finally breakout, then one back, zigzag, and now we have a corrective move. correct? So now this is an important area. If price falls from here, this can be a very important support area, right? So if stock comes near this area and if we get some bullish brick reversal opportunity, that can be very affordable trade. Also, see the chart on a daily time frame. It's a in a strong uptrend. There should be more weightage to supports, or even on a lower time frame, right? So we would like to trade those support areas if there is an affordable risk reward opportunity. And now if I simply add a moving average, that can work as a trend filter and might help. Next is Grasim, kind of outperformer of cement stocks. See, overall, a strong uptrend. At the bottom, you see this weak breakout, bullish weak breakout. If I see this kind of formation at the bottom and then price breaches the resistance, that becomes a very important information, and that gives a very uh, affordable risk reward trade opportunity. Now we have again a zigzag at the top and price is falling. Now this can act as a support area. See this multiple break, zigzags, all this in this area. So I would see here any signs of important support if price reverses from here or maybe a couple of bricks down from here and then it forms some base or there is a bullish brick reversal pattern, that would be interesting trade opportunity. And if Nifty takes support at lower levels. Overall, cement as a space looks interesting from medium term perspective. LT, see, there was a breakout, then zigzag, and see this few bricks that you look here. There were so many sessions price spent in that area only, right? So stock was in that area only for multiple sessions. So that was a huge consolidation formation followed by a strong breakout. Correct. So you see this vertical lines. When you see this few breaks, alternative breaks, that tells you that price was consolidating for maybe 7-8 days, and that is very interesting, right? So that can act as a very important reference area from a trading perspective. Now price went below this important support line that acted as resistance here, but now here price actually tested this level. This is again a bullish weak breakout followed by a higher low and followed by multiple breakout, retest, and again breakout. So this looks interesting on a lower time frame. Even this higher extensions are open. So from short-term trading perspective, if Nifty looks good, we can see opportunity in LT, provide this level remains intact. If price falls below this, in fact, even if it falls below this important low and the breakout, then we should stop referring to the bullish formations unless we see another higher low. Hiromoto, see, overall, if you see this formation, all red lines are breached. Correct? All important supports are gone, and you see this strong downtrend, and this is an important support. If you overall see, it is there is no important support at the left which we can refer to. In fact, there are multiple resistances, but here there are multiple breaks which is indicating important support. If you see a daily chart, there also you see multiple breaks around these levels. So that becomes a very important level, which is around 2800, and on a lower time frame also we say this. So if it maintains 2780 to 2800, that's an interesting reference area. If it sustains below that, then it will be bearish. If you see on a daily chart, so on a daily chart, it is below this important low, and it is trading near moving average. So we have to see what is happening on a lower time frame. It is trading at important previous support, and here it is multi-brick zigzag. There are multiple bricks, and price spent enough time in this area, and now it is a bearish breakout. If price falls below this, there is another continuation break, then I don't see any important reference area till 1250. So that could be a possibility if price sustains here. ONGC, the CPSC, PSC sectors are doing good overall. If you see daily chart, it is in overall a kind of interesting uptrend, though there was a significant fall, but price again retested previous level. If you see lower time frame chart, this is an important horizontal breakout, right? So this is important breakout, and there we see multiple breaks in the same area. So this can act as a support area. Now this is a support here. So this looks like a support area. If we see some evidence here for the brick reversal, then it can provide affordable trade opportunities, also trading near moving average. Bharat Forge, look at Bharat Forge on daily chart. A very strong uptrend, a series of red open lines, that means bullish support lines are open, and there was a resistance also. All resistance are taken out. So on a lower time frame, if you see right now, there is a strong base here, and there is a breakout, series of one back, and then again a zigzag followed by again a multi-brick breakout, and there's a retest right now. So if price is in this area, this looks important reference area. See, this was also important top. So these are the areas to refer right now. That was also resistance line. So that's the area. I think price can take support somewhere around here if there is a strength. So I think 630 and 650 is area to refer. It is a strong support area. See SDFC now. See this multiple breaks, bearish multiple breaks in this area, and price is around that important area. If it maintains this, this is a very strong reference area. If price falls below that, then it will be a bad news. Otherwise, price is at important support here. This PI industry, if you see on a daily chart, it is on a new high. I mean, there are bullish extensions which are open, and there's a series of continuation breakouts. Right now, also, it is bullish two-back breakout, and there is a Renko support pattern below that. And on a lower time frame, this is a multi-break breakout. There was a Renko support at the bottom, series of one back, two back, right? Here there is also a failure of bearish one back, then bearish pattern, and which retested this previous zone, and a failure of it. There is a bullish zigzag, and now there is a retest. So this area is important, which is around 2600. I mean, any opportunity here of reversal, the support that you see can be traded because stock is in uptrend. There is a consolidation area here, and trades can be planned. This analysis is also applicable on lower time frame, and you can also go to the lower time frame and see if there is anything any possibility there. So this is like 0.25%, which is for intraday. You can go to 0.50%. See, there is multiple breaks in this area, and now there is a Renko support pattern here. If you see break above this, it will be a breakout pattern after Renko support. Also, see this price went below this multiple breaks, so this is a bullish weak breakout. This is also an important support. So this level is important, and this level is also important. This is Pidilite industry. See, multiple supports, then breakout, correction, higher low pattern, and if we get another bullish break, it will be a bullish two-back pattern. Overall, this chart is in a strong uptrend and a wonderful stock, Pidilite industry. What we should do is how we should figure out how do we plan trades in this kind of a stock. So this is a support, series of higher bottom, and price went below this. This is again a bullish week breakout, 2 breaks below the previous swing low, took support around here and breakout. Now series of higher lows, and you have a multi-break breakout, retest. So this becomes important area. And now again about this. So if we get a breakout about this, that would be a follow through to this multi-break breakout. And this becomes a very important area, which is around 1850. Godrej CP, there was a strong move on news, but if you see the chart, there was a bullish week breakout at the bottom, multiple breakout, bullish 2 back, followed by a retest in that area. Okay, then a zigzag for multiple sessions, then a multi-break breakout, and there was a strong move during that day. Now there's a 2 break correction. We have to see how it behaves here, but overall it is in a new range on this chart. If you see a daily chart also, it is altogether in a new zone. And all supports are broken, and right now it is also a multi-break bearish breakout. This was a bearish week breakout at the top. So it is bearish right now. Even the daily chart is not very bullish. So there's nothing which is very bullish in terms of support. So here we have to give more importance to resistances and plan bearish trades unless it goes above 304. Titan, if you see multiple breaks in this area, so that's a very interesting level. And if you see daily chart also, there is multiple breaks around here. So if there's a reversal, we can plan a trade here. Overall, the stock is bullish. So if you see evidence here that there is a reversal, we can plan a trade as long as price is above around 1410. Torrent Power, see the bullish supports all open. That means there's a strong trend. Here there were multiple breaks and price went above that. There's a breakout on a lower time frame, and then there is a correction. I think this becomes a very important reference area. Here, if we see any evidence of reversal, we should see to it. See, this is Nifty on 0.1%. You can, I think, do same kind of analysis on Nifty also, or any instrument for that matter now. So the idea of this video was to discuss chart analysis, and we focused on 2 things: support, resistances, because a lot of people feel that Renko or all these methods are only about breakouts, or they are about trend following. It's not that. You can read price action here. Second is we were doing that on lowest possible time interval swing chart, correct? 0.1%. Now those techniques are also applicable on any time frame or break value. You can increase the break value for positional setups. You can reduce the break value for lower time frame setups. You can see the same thing. Example, LT, we discussed this multi-break breakout and a follow through. If I reduce the break value, I can read the same kind of price information. There was support, then multi-break breakout, and then there a follow through. So I can reduce the break value. So this is totally intraday, 1 day price information. So on that day, I would know that this is an important support now, and there is a breakout. This retest is important because here I can plan a trade with very affordable risk reward. There was a bullish week breakout also. because price went below previous support and then it turned. So this bullish wick breakout and support, after this multi-brick breakout is kind of important. And then there was a resistance here. So we can read all this on any time frame and brick value. That's my point. And we can read this. So the people who are more interested in chart analysis, reading the charts and then marking the levels and planning the trades, Renko can be very helpful from that perspective as well. Uh, there are many other techniques to add to this analysis. For example, you can add a couple of indicators which I like. For example, brick zone, I like this indicator, or D smart line. I have recorded a video on this also. So this can perhaps add some value, but I'll discuss those techniques also in coming videos. There are many possibilities on Renko charts, like and on any other chart. So there are many techniques which can improve our trading performance. But what I discussed today was simple price chart analysis techniques on Renko charts. So what I recommend to people who are interested in this kind of method is, every evening you can perhaps, I'll remove this. So this is a 1% chart. You can select this and quickly scan the charts. If you want, you can add tools, and then you can just simply say it this way and mark important levels on charts, the supports, resistances, breakouts, and the price charts which are in clear territory. They are in strong trends. Price which are in horizontal range, mark their important support and resistances. So I hope you found this video useful. Thank you for watching it.